Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, so for today's discussion, let's normally begin with something called a short recap. So what lesson do we have this past few days? May I request Miss Erica? Miss Stephanie?
About hope after 5 years of Rizal.
Yes, of the hope. What can you share, give information about the hope after 5 years of Rizal?
Hope after 5 years of Rizal is all about the home project of Rizal here in the Philippines after staying abroad, particularly in Europe part after staying there.
Okay, thank you very much. So to formally begin with our new discussion, are you class ready for a new activity?
Yes, sir!
Sure?
Yes, sir!
Okay, so I will now divide the class into two since everyone are out. So this is with the group 1 and group 2. So here's the group 1. Pina sa inyo. And group 3 So for you, our group activity, this is called 4 picks 1 word. So this is very easy. First, all you need to do is to arrange the jumbled letters and paste the pictures that are related to the arranged letters.
Umala, sir! Sir, umala, sir! Sir, release na mo, sir!
Yes, yes. Then, the purple cartolina, please. Purple cartolina. This is for the So it related to the word.
Zyd A bounded Zyd.
Please faster.
Sir, tulong na rin mo, sir. Wait na. Thank you. Have 1 minute. Zero gone, no, wala yung ay, so, sige na mo ng
Take your time.
Hoy, hawak sa... Ano? Kasi Panginoon.
Lumpia.
Nara womanizer.
Kapalan ka sa ikaw ang kapalan ka sa si Usisan is iyang nakayab sa Japan. Asin kabalo mo sa expression pagbiyan niya. Sa'yo na.
Sa'yo na rin yun. Kulang ko galing na. Ang nagkaanak na
Biro na sa iyo. Pinaman sa ano pa ba sa
Kumain kasi nga mo sa oras ng lunch room dyan ko.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Siguro ba sa inyo may burgut?
For 1 minute, give you 1 minute to finish the presentation.
We propose make up class. Viana.
Okay, please settle down. So I guess everyone answered the right arranged letters and the picture. So everyone except a 55 points.
Uy,
So,
kasi
Miss Myers na Miss Quiet. Okay, based on the activity that we did earlier, how are these words related to the life of Rizal? How are these words related to the life of Rizal? Mr. Atas.
So, Rizal, or the topic for today is the various perspective of Rizal. So, it is about his life, on how he lived his life, on the history of his life, and the perspective sa mga tao kay Rizal, or how he viewed his life according to his writings, and why is Rizal branded as a womanizer, and how he become a hero.
Okay, thank you very much. So, in today's topic, we're going to discuss about the various perspective of Rizal. I know that all over the world has their own various perspectives of their heroes. So, as terms for Rizal, there are various titles that have been attributed to Rizal. Among the most common ones are the first Filipino, which was coined by Mr. Leon Maria Guerrero in his book in the same title. So, for him, he called Rizal as a great Malayan because of his race. And he was not the only first Malayan, but also the first Asian to get the standards in the struggle to restore the human dignity and self-respect to subjugated people of the world. So, for the second author, Mr. Austin Craig, he called Rizal as a Filipino patriot because for him, this was a great inspiration as a model Filipino. And to most of them, Filipinos regarded him Rizal as the only national Philippine hero. So, because of this, there are many concepts that nakalimutan na ng iba na hindi lang pala si Rizal ang national hero sa ating bansa. Meron naman pala. So, dahil rin dito, many of the Filipino viewed Rizal as a Tagalog Christ or saint or the last messenger of God. So, although there are many titles that which denigrate him, and other controversies and issues are unearthed, created titles which are not present. So, most the author's quote is they regarded Rizal in a unpleasant way or not really ay makatarungan. So, for Nick Joaquin, he once called Rizal as the last Spaniard because this was due to the fact that Rizal, up to his very last moment, declared that he was not a traitor to Spain. At his execution also, he asked the executioner to not be shot at the back because he never betrayed the Spain. However, the Spaniards considered him as a traitor to Spain because they believed that Rizal went to Spain to pursue his education and use his intelligence to fight against the Spaniards. But his family benefited immensely from the Dominican administrator of the Calambas state. So, of course, nakaremember mo sa topic ni slide ka about sa Calambas state conflict. So, Rizal family was also benefited on that hacienda di Calamba. And they saw that no reason why Rizal would turn against them. But however, again, the conservative Spaniards saw him as a rabble rouser. What? From the word rabble rouser, what does it mean? Rabble rouser.
Traitor.
Okay, consider it, yes? Yeah. Okay. A rabble rouser is a person who speaks with the intention of inflaming the emotions of a crowd of people, typically for political reasons. Or for short, na pursuing siya mga tao na mo na maganda siya crowd of people to I guess act in a particular way and get excited or angry. So man siya ang rabble rouser. He was also called the Filipino Hamlet for his contradicting views and for Renato Constantino also called Rizal as an American sponsor hero. So we're gonna discuss these two, Filipino Hamlet and American sponsor hero to the next demonstrator in the right. So there are also more malicious ones perspectives illustrate the ridiculous idea that Rizal was the father of Adolf Hitler, Mao Zedong. So, bisan until now, believing ka pa sa mga Filipinos that Rizal was the father of these two dictators. But it was proven not naman. And there are also an argument, that Andres Bonifacio or Emilio Aguinaldo should be enshrined instead as the country's national hero. So, there are also other speculations that Rizal is not listed to be a hero because he doesn't support the Philippines independence because for him it was too violent. So, we're going to jump to the romantic episodes of the life of Rizal. So, can any one of you remember who's the first lover of Rizal? Okay, Miss Anyora. Where's your
Segunda.
First lover.
First love. Okay. First love of
Josephine.
Yeah, mama.
No, relationship, yeah.
Natigbaw.
Yes. Okay. So there are 10 common, again. So there are 10 common romantic lovers of Rizal. These were Segunda Catigba, Leonor Valencia, Leonor Rivera, Consuelo Ortega, Vicencia Ibarra Loza, Nelly Agustin, Suzanne Jacobi, Josué Sueto or Josué San, Gilberto Beckett, and lastly, her wife, Josephine Raquel. So we all know what's the reason why Rizal and Segunda Catigba separate because because Segunda was already married to her mutual enemy Manuel. So for Valencia also, same, he was also separated because he married another man. So at the last, he married Miss Josephine Raquel. But however, it was ended because Rizal was going to be executed that day. And according to the song, is Rizal and Josephine Raquel has no children. So the lesser known one of the loves of Rizal is Julia, a childhood crush, and Miss L of Intramuros. So the only time when Rizal had simultaneous relationships was when he was a student at the University of Santo Tomas, when he courted Leonor Valenzuela, Vicenta Ibardaloza, and Leonor Rivera. So in short, during siyang study sa University of Santo Tomas, naa siya'y karelasyon sa tuyo ka babae. Who are they? Okay. Leonor Valenzuela, Leonor Valenzuela, Vicenta Ibardaloza, and Leonor Rivera. Okay. So, this created a impression that Rizal was a womanizer. So because of this perspective, he was called by some author and historian as a womanizer. Kay, yes, baero in Tagalog. So a womanizer can be defined as a man who was having many relationships at the same time. So kung mag-meet ang tulong kalabar ni Rizal at the same time, the relationship will overlap each other. But yet at the end, Rizal eventually settled with Rivera. So, despite of having multi-relationship with other women, Rizal's relationship with the opposite sex often ended painfully for him. It was hard for him to recover after his separation with Segunda Katigbang in 1878 when he failed to tell her feelings for real feelings for her. So again, what was the reason why Segunda and Rizal was separated? Miss, what is the reason why Segunda and Rizal separated? What is the real reason?
Segunda Rizal?
Yeah, Segunda and Rizal. Okay, Miss Anyora.
Wala man naggaday na si Segunda Katipa kung si Rizal. Ito na time, si Segunda already engaged to another man. Then, pagkako na ito, di ba na yung mga nag-istorya lang sila na anak. Si Rizal, nakagusto ko ang Segunda, pero di ba na yung mga parang siya engaged na siya. So, nagkuhan na lang sila nag-talk na lang sila. Sayang po something na lang.
Yeah, because of this, Segunda was already married to another man. Because of this, Rizal has no choice but to break up with Segunda. So, he remained faithful to Rivera, to whom he was engaged even when there were other desirable women around him. So, when he learned that Rivera was going to marry the Englishman Henry Kipping, so nung nalaman ni Rizal na si ang young lover na si Rivera ikasali na pala sa Englishman na pangalan is Henry Kipping, he wrote a letter, He wrote a letter to Blooming Tree as that he felt like he's losing his man. So, isa may si Blooming Tree.
Best friend ni
Blooming Tree, yeah, he was a teacher also and a close friend of Rizal. He was also the one who translated the Noli Me Tangere in German and also wrote a preface in El Filibusterismo. So, and also additional, when Rizal was going to die by fire squad, he wrote a letter for Blooming Tree and after Blooming Tree received it, he was cried very hard. So, generally, Rizal avoided liaison. When you say liaison, it is a close communication with others. Liaison with women and only remain as friends with them. So, since nagani namin na oyag si Rizal, so he chose to only a close, not close communication with them, but only in friends because most of his lovers na kasi is asal na. And not until naliabot si Josephine Bracken, ito na nagkabuang tanan. So, according to his sister Trinidad, her brother was the center of attraction for women because of his ability to mix with them. So, according sa sister, na center of attraction dahil sa Rizal manitagan kayo na kapiyap. And maybe because of his ability na nagagaling kami sa ka-interest na makikulubil sa mga tao, especially sa mga babae, manundito siya, nagkakuya po.
He has a charming eyes.
Yes, he has a charming eyes. Yes. Okay. And that he chaperoned them on their shopping trips. When we say chaperon, it is a person who accompany or to look after of that person. It was only with Josephine Bracken whom we lived with in Tapitan and later married. So, despite of having multiple relationships with Rizal and ended very painful for him, not until that Josephine Bracken went to his life and everything changed in his life and dito na niya napakita na the true love for her. So, and that's how the love of Rizal ended. So there are from the third perspective from historians, was Rizal deserving to be the national hero? So, yes, until now, Rizal's life was still interrogated from the day he was born until now. So, there are also multiple questions that was Rizal is really deserving to be the national hero, despite of being a womanizer?
Yes.
Despite nga, ginatawag na siya sa bad author na Philippine Patriot, Philippine Hamlet, American sponsored hero, was he truly deserved to be the national hero? Yes, like that. So, regarding the issue that other heroes, like Andres Bonifacio or Emilio Aguinaldo, you describe as the national hero, there are also other national heroes other than Rizal. These are Bonifacio, Emilio Centro, Apolinario Mabini, the Prime Minister of the Philippines, Marcelo H. Del Solar, and among others who helped to guide the Philippines to be a nation state. So in this article, we're not going to discuss about the so, as part for Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, there are also issues about his life needs to be discussed for the issue because most of the Filipinos or even the historians, nagduda sila kung si Aguinaldo ba is matawag ba siya nga hero o traidor ng Republika ng Pilipinas. Bakit kaya? So, it was true. Tinood nga iya he led our country to freedom. However, the Republic, which we have created eventually succumbed to victory. So wala nagdugay ang iyang first Republic because due to many arguments and conflict within his government eventually down. And later, when the U.S. Colonized the Philippines after the Spanish-Philippine War, Aguinaldo later pledged allegiance to the United States a month after being captured in Palanan. So, in March 3, 1901, please remember the date, March 3, 1901, he was captured by the United States of America and was later pledged allegiance because there are also other perspectives about that. And then during the Second War, the World War II, he was a part of apparatus. So in World War II na po, after the United States lead, when the Japanese occupied the Philippines, Aguinaldo pledged na po sa another organization from which he collabed with the Filipinos and the Japanese. So, dili na nagduda ang mga Filipino historians kung matawag pa ba nga hero si Aguinaldo or traidor. Kaya dagani naman siya i-pledge, dili lang sa US but also the Japanese. So kumbaga, most of the historians told him that he was playing safe para lang dili siya mapatay sa mga kalaban. So, and also, other perception, Aguinaldo was also called as the anti-hero, or, hindi siya, and there's also a circulation that Aguinaldo was also responsible for the death of General Luna and Andres Bonifacio. So, Apolinario Mabini wrote in his La Revolution Filipina saying that kung si Aguinaldo mamit niya iyang glorious death parehas kang si Rizal na after his contribution he was killed despite nga dili man siya traitor sa Spanya and sa Philippines. So if Aguinaldo made a glorious death in battle, he would be the country's greatest hero, just like what Rizal did. So, as for the part naman sa another hero na po na si Mr. Andres Bonifacio, the founding father of the Philippine Revolution. As for his part, Andres Bonifacio was never fought a single battle during the Philippine Revolution. Bakit kaya? Bakit kaya? So, while he found the Katipunan and led it during the early days of the Philippine Revolution, However, his troops meet serious reverses in the battlefield, and many of his followers had scattered and were one by one surrendering to the Spaniards. So, during the Philippine Revolution, there's also a conflict within the KKK revolution. So, and most of the troops had a conflict with Andres Bonifacio, and as a result, most of these troops scattered, and most of them are surrendered to the Spanish government. And also, Bonifacio also tried to reign Mr. Aguinaldo. When we say the word reign, it is to command or i-control niya ang kapangyarihan ni Emilio Aguinaldo. But Emilio Aguinaldo disagreed. So he ordered his men to capture Jose Rizal.
5 minutes na lang. 5 minutes na lang. Parang time na.
So Emilio Aguinaldo ordered his men to capture Andres Bonifacio, and was later on tried and secured at the mountain of Maragondon. It was a provincial city of Cavite. Yeah. He was executed on May 10, 1897. Remember that also. So, as conclusion, in this topic of the war's perspective of Rizal and also other heroes, each of the country's heroes has his or her own contribution. And it would be better not to have heroes compete against each other. Rather, we should look at their sacrifices and ideas help form the Filipino nation state. So, in terms of Rizal, despite na ginatawag siya o womanizer, not necessarily a hero or a lost, or wanderlust, kaya tungkol sa dahil siya babae. So, at the end, we can still consider Rizal as a national hero because of his contribution for the country. So, yung contribution to the country to let the Spanish government look out for our country. Again, yes, because of his writing, the Nolimi and LPD, that also which under the Catholic Church and the Spanish government. And that's all I guess for my topic. And topic 18, so today in next discussion, we're gonna also discuss about the Filipino Hamlet and what's the American sponsored hero. So I guess that's the end of my discussion.
Thank you, sir.